Scuba diving in Balmorhea is a unique experience that you can do in the deserts of West Texas. This is a natural fed spring lake that is open to the public year-round, and due to it being spring-fed, has a water temperature that ranges between 72 and 76 all year, regardless of the temperature outside. The visibility in the lake is generally, near 50 to 100 feet, depending on how many swimmers are in. Typically, your visibility is greater in the morning before the water's been disturbed, and goes down slightly over the course of the day. It's a very easy dive. It is an elevation dive due to the springs being around 3,000 feet elevation, but generally the overall skill needed to dive here is very low. There are a few dive outfits around where you can get gear. The closest one we found is in Odessa, Texas. There's a local dive shop that will rent you out gear and provide you with the stuff you need diving to go out there. There used to be a dive shop at the springs, but that closed during 2020, 2021, and currently isn't in operation. You will see divers here doing training from the Odessa Midland area, as well as up towards Amarillo, typically doing their open water or discover scuba diving training, as the max depth here is around 25 feet. The life that you'll see include soft-shelled turtles, as well as catfish and smaller minnow fish. There are also ducks that frequent at the pond. You'll see them in the video here as well, diving down to get food from the bottom of the lake. Shown here, you can see the water coming up through this sand and the rocks. This is how it's fed. There's little outlets like this all over the lake where you can see water coming up from the ground. A lot of times the fish will come around and get food out, and you can also reach down into the sand and throw up the sand and get a bunch of fish to come over and inspect, as you can see in the video here. Overall, this is a fun dive to do. As I said, it's very easy. There's a good entrance and exit and a good staging area to go into the water. A friend of mine and myself did this dive. We just left our stuff up above. There's park personnel around. You do have to worry about your stuff not being seen, but generally we didn't have any safety issues leaving our stuff up there. Like I said, weather generally in West Texas really good, so it's warm most of the year, and if not, you just have to get into the water here. Water temperature this day was around 73 degrees. We wore 3 mil wetsuits and gloves, boots, but generally pretty warm. You can see here there is a swimming area up above. During the summer months, this is full of people, and the general depth there is 3 to 4 feet deep. If you have any further questions about Balmorhea or generally scuba diving in West Texas, feel free to drop a comment. I can answer that for you and hopefully provide any insight you might have about this area, this spot, or any other spots in the area.